Here with another commentary for Total War Shogun 2. I'm playing a 1v1 range versus Dr. Crime, a fellow Forums poster over at Something Awful. We are playing with large funds on the Rivertown map that has us deploying in adjacent deployment zones on the west and south side of the map. And we're both going to have to cross this shallow water here, which is fordable for all types of units but really slows you down, especially cavalry. So the map features a large hill in the middle here with a thick band of forest down the middle in between the two players, rock outcropping here on the side, a continuous band of forest around the edge here, and then finally there's a shrine down here which will provide global morale to whoever captures it in the actual village. My unit has got, my army, has 5 Katana Samurai, 2 Nodachi Samurai, 1 Naginata Warrior Monk, 2 Yari Samurai, 2 Bow Ashigaru, 1 Matchlock Warrior Monk unit, 2 Great Guards, and 1 Light Cavalry. My opponent, Dr. Crime, has an army consisting of 4 Bow Ashigaru, 1 Matchlock Ashigaru, 1 Yari Samurai, 3 Naginata Samurai, 3 Katana Samurai, a Katana Hero, and 4 Yari Cavalry. And in honor of the Katana Hero being Wub Wub Wub, I'm assuming that's an allusion to some dubstep, so that's what's playing in the background for this battle. My initial strategy was to capture the high ground. I figured that was going to be more valuable than the shrine down in the village. If I could have total control of this hill, I could really dictate the course of the battle. So I moved all my forces up there to run. And I noticed that Dr. Crime, though, decided to head lower ground, and when I talked to him after the battle, he said that he was going to try and capture that shrine and then outshoot me with his range superiority. Since he does have 4 units of Bow Ashigaru and my 2, he really would have had that option. However, I felt that having the high ground was a lot more important than capturing the shrine. So I ran everything up here. I also deployed my Great Guard in the trees here so that they would be hidden. And that pulled them off of Dr. Crime's minimap and out of his vision. So he was going to have no idea, or he knew they were up there, but he couldn't see them on his map to remind him, which comes into play later. He also, while setting up down here at the base of the hill, he also has 2 units of Yari Cavalry coming around through this band of trees here, and they'll pop out in a little bit. So at this point, I was firing on him with my Bow Ashigaru. I don't even know if I killed anybody down there, but basically we're setting up here for a little bit of skirmishing. The initiative is pretty much mine since I control the hill, so if I want to go into skirmish range, that's sort of my prerogative. If he wants to come to attack my skirmish range, I can just almost retreat. Well, I guess he could too, but I'm the one who gets to choose when I charge. If he comes up the hill at me, that's going to be really a gigantic disadvantage for him. So here you can see the Yari Cavalry coming around the side here. They're going to really threaten me, so I'm going to almost have to be careful to have my Yari Samurai ready. Initially trading some arrow fire over here. I mean, I pretty much knew I was going to lose this. So I put my light cav over here. They're going to get ready to disrupt his archer fire. I think this is the biggest thing you can really take away from these archer duels where you're outranged, is that, you know, even if you're losing the archer duel itself, you can still attack his army without taking too much fire from his archers by just disrupting it with the light cavalry. So I guess I'm not going yet, but, you know, still trading shots, and I just want to pull him out of position too. If I can get him while his line is split off or something, maybe I'm going to be able to isolate some of his guys. So I'm advancing my army here, going to keep trading, going to pull this light cavalry in from the charge. I didn't notice it at the time, but he had stacked up these 2 units of Katana Samurai over here with a Katana Hero, which his plan clearly was to roll up my left flank. And you can see as we play through this, it's actually going to be pretty successful. So not letting his archers get too many shots in at my guys. Going to charge with the cav here, sacrifice them. You know, only 450. Only 450 gold. So if I lose them, it doesn't really matter to me. And they take a lot of fire from those matchlocks, and that obviously really hurts. So I just continue my charge through. You know, I move them down in formation, and then when they're at the base of the hill, I just continue to charge them and the other units. On this side, his Yari Cavalry is over in these trees here, and they're going to get ready to come out at me as well. He also has a unit of Yari Cav and Katana Cav back here. and they're going to start their work just about now. Yeah. So I've put my general right behind my matchlock monks. That's going to keep the matchlock monks safe and let them fire it on this melee over here. If they want to split out his middle, keep those guys on edge. Down here you can see that I'm starting to lose this flank really quickly, which obviously should happen. Those katana heroes are kind of absurd, so I'm going to pop Banzai on my Nodachis there to hold them in place for a little bit. Over here, willing to sacrifice one unit of Bo Ashigaru and get the Yari Samurai in there, let my Great Guard get the downhill charge. Also up here you can see Yari Samurai are coming up here. They do catch that light cavalry unit, but now they're charged downhill by the Great Guard. So all our cavalry is currently tied up uphill behind my side of the lines, which makes me a little nervous, but I know that this downhill charge here was giving the advantage to the Great Guard, and I have Unity Yari Samurai in here, and already his guys are gone. So continuing here, Matchlock Warrior Monks already broke his 2 units here in the middle. So now I broke out his middle. I'm holding him off here. I threw in another unit of Yari Samurai versus 3 units of Katanas. Obviously they are not going to last long at all, but anything I can do to hold that flank in place while I get ready, or while I destroy his forces on my right, that's going to be huge. So continuing to attack here. Rolled up most of his units. But also, I lost a lot. He had this Bo Ashigaru unit firing into me the entire time. Huge casualties, obviously. Now moving up my Bo Ashigaru and my Matchlock Monks to shoot his general. That did incredible damage to his general over there, that full volley from the Warrior Monks. Up here, this battle is wrapping up quickly. Great Guard quickly destroying that Yari Cav unit, although I'm not going to have a lot left over there. Down here, his Katana Cavalry did escape. They actually destroyed a unit of Nodachi Samurai. And now I'm just going to try and cover this unit of Matchlock Monks with my Bo Ashigaru. Over here, I have 1 unit remaining Yari Samurai against his Bo Ashigaru. Going to take care of them real quick. I have another unit of this Naginata Warrior Monks. That is my reserve unit. And they swept out this area over here. The Bo Ashigaru holding off the left flank of my Matchlock Warrior Monks here. Warrior Monks got off a whole volley, break off one of his units, and seriously reduce the strength of his Katana hero, which is really important. Double charge against this unit of Katana Samurai. Great Guard coming down into this combat down here, and the charging units over there managed to catch and I think kill his general. My avatar is going to sit here, going to dismount, and go stand and fight for maximum morale against this formation up here. And destroying the archers over there with that unit of Yari Samurai, and quickly wrapping up the battle. I want to say really good game to Dr. Crime. He did an excellent job of destroying just unit after unit on my left, and he actually managed to do really excellently with that unit of Katana Cavalry. I usually really don't like them, but he got some excellent charges in on my right, and that really helped him a lot. I think the MVP for this game is definitely my unit of Matchlocks. I put a lot of units into protecting them up here on this ridge, and that allowed me to reduce his sword units when they charge from the left, and to break those guys in the middle. So once again, great game, Dr. Crime, and that's that.